So yesterday I was talking about a certain individual on YouTube and on Twitter that is a new content creator. Even though he has every right to criticize certain things, but it's certain parts of it and certain things that he shouldn't be saying out of his mouth. And especially that tweet that I showed you yesterday, like that completely went out of left field for him because I've seen a bunch of racist comments on Tanya's character, and the face model for the character is pretty much stupid because these are the same people that weren't crying about how Liu Kang became a fire god and Randy was no longer a fire god, well, no longer a thunder god, but yet you want to cry about Tanya and you care about her skin because of her hair and braids. Straight hair and braids don't work like that. And I've seen this one tweet that really called himself doing something, but he didn't. Because I've seen so many fake Mortal Kombat fans out there that think that they're fans, but they're not. Because I've seen a bunch of racist Twitter users on Twitter that is going around complaining about her skin, the outfit, of how she's not looking like Tanya from Mortal Kombat 4 or MK11 as a DLC character. But what the hell were you people expecting anyway? Like, it's just a character. It's not real life. Y'all take everything too seriously. I think that's the problem. So instead of worrying about the character, why don't you just worry about the game being good or not? And stop being so two-faced.
So we have Tanya's bio now. Even though we kind of said it the other day, they've released a full one. So do like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, follow me on TikTok and Rumble. So yes, even though I posted this literally on Friday, they have made a complete fresh one with the same thing. So driven by her duty to protect. This is Tanya's bio, which pretty much says exactly the same thing we already know. She's the guardian of Outworld's royal family. Now what's interesting about this is that she took Jade's role. I don't think she has, because we know Jade is now Countess Jade. So, as you can see here, it's guardian of Outworld's royal family. Chosen as an infant from Outworld firstborn daughters, Tanya was raised by the Ungadi's priestess. She's never known her birth family. As she grew older and saw other initiates wash out, Tanya feared that she would share their fate. But that fear spurred success. After many attempts, Tanya passed her trials.
You know, this is really interesting because what really bothered me about it, what really bothered me about this part is she doesn't even know her birth family. Maybe they gave her up for adoption. I'm not sure, because that is exactly what it sounds like to me. It's like they gave her up for adoption, even though she was she was chosen from a certain person to become, the person that she is now. And so I think in Mortal Kombat 4 she had a different backstory. Maybe another time. But I love how Mortal Kombat 1 is pretty much recreating backstories for each characters. Because back then, they were just there, but in terms of the origin stories of how they came to be, we're going to see a lot of that in the game when it comes out next month. No, actually in 2 months.
Have a family in this world, which we've kind of never known her birth parents either
Right.
way. We just know she's a Denian, so that's kind of still the same way. That Tanya does not have a family, and she thought she'd wash out like the other ones, but instead she came through kicking and surprising all and winning. Over time, Tanya became one of the Order's most trusted members. She was the obvious choice when it was needed to choose a new leader for the royal family's personal guard. As an Ungadi, Tanya is now sworn to piety and chastity. That is why her bond with Princess Melina, were it known, would cause a scandal. By following her heart, Tanya risks not only her position, but also her life. So, right there, that's, again, the same thing that I kind of read out on Friday.
Hey, Tanya is a real one right here, bro. The part where it says that by following her heart, she not only risked her position, but also her life to try to protect Melina. She's pretty much being a good friend. We don't see too much of that nowadays in real life, but in the games, you see all of that in the Mortal Kombat universe. So I think it has a lot to do with the disease that is spreading around, with Braga infected and now Melina is affected by it. You know, I think when it comes to her friend, she wants to make sure that she's okay. But it's unfortunate that since the disease is taking over her body, she's becoming more and more ambitious than before. So Tanya is pretty much the real one to me, in my opinion.
But otherwise it could ruin her position and everything, even Melina's position. So obviously, as you can see right here as well, this is a much more closer look at obviously Tanya.
Oh yeah,
we can
she
see
does.
the whole outfit that she's wearing, and you can see that it is very much different from all the other ones.
Oh yeah.
And I do like it, seeing it more now in a more fuller imagery compared to just the half that we saw. We already saw it in like the game itself, but now we can see another.
I would like to point out another part I don't like about this fandom is their hatred towards her new getup. Like, I don't see nothing wrong with her outfit. I think she looks sexy. I think she looks beautiful. She's a fine sister. She's a queen. She's slaying. What y'all expect? What y'all try to say? You want her to be like her classic form from Mortal Kombat 4? Not everything has to be the same like it was back in the day. When it comes to change, it's going to stay that way. Not unless they create some DLC, by creating classic costumes. I'm sure you'll play with that, but you wouldn't want to play with the new costumes. Like, y'all weren't crying about the stuff that happened back then, but now all of a sudden, since Tanya is getting the love and respect now from real fans, unlike the fake ones that I was talking about last night, y'all still crying about it. Like, what is y'all deal with this character? They know what they're talking about, but they don't. They don't like the fact that she has braids. She's black.
I can't wait to see what other styles and costumes that Tanya does have, because the yellow and black is definitely nice. I would have liked it instead of like a dark grey, it'd have been like pitch black instead.
She's rocking that.
The yellow needs to pop a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? Yellow and black just pops ultimately. It's like my favourite colour, yellow and black. It's like, I love yellow and purple. Purple and yellow is beautiful too. But yeah, so it would seem that, yeah, Tanya is definitely going to be a very interesting character that we're going to get to see how her ending will turn out or how her future will be.
Yeah, I'm very curious to know about her ending as well.
Overuse her powers and have her eyes turn white, and then by healing Melina so much, like I did in my theory video, literally an hour ago or a couple. So if you want to check that out, you can see what I'm saying about that. But if so, it could be possible that she does that and then has to leave, because whatever's going to go on in this game with Tanya and Melina, I do not see them ever actually still staying in Outworld. They will stay in Outworld, but they will not be, on good terms with everybody. So they will probably run away, or they will become solo or anything. We don't know, but I am very interested in seeing how it's going to turn out for Tanya.
Yeah.
I love Tanya, so I can't wait to see it.
Shout out to my boy Future Boy Who once again for uploading this video. I just want to get my thoughts on this, like I said before I end this video. Sometimes in life, if you don't like certain things, it's okay to express your criticisms, but if you're doing it in a negative hate, in a negative manner, in terms of, oh, I hate this and that, like, I don't like it because they ruined my childhood and all that bullshit, like, I don't want to hear that. That's why people don't take criticisms very well, because of how you come off. And God forgive me from swearing in this video, but sometimes criticisms is good. But if you're doing it in a hateful manner, they're not going to want to take your criticisms in order to improve in their products. And so, earlier when I was in church, I was reading, I was on Twitter, and I was reading a tweet that has everybody talking, that has everybody retweeting, getting bad L plus ratios like usual. I was talking about how certain anti-black people don't like change in Tanya's character because of the hair and the costumes and all of that. Then they going around saying some racist shit on there and said, oh, I don't like her because, like they know what they saying. Come on now. If you racist, just say it. We get it. But you want to know what we do to those racist people? We expose them. We retweet their tweet, give us our criticism of their tweet, Because basically you're telling us nothing of how much you hate the new design of Tanya's character, because you wish that she would have just stayed the way she is, like she did in Mortal Kombat 4. Like, do you want her? Like, do you want her to look like a hoe, a stripper, a porn star, rather than a respected female Mortal Kombat character? Like, we're way past the whole days. This is the now we're talking about. You feel me? So, rest of the video down below. I'm gonna catch you on my next one.